Okay, my recommendation is to factor the first equation, and we're back in familiar territory if we can do it. So x and x, and let's see, it looks like 4y and y, and then what do you get? Let's see, minus 4y. Well, we have two choices from the first one. That's going to be the zero product rule, and then the second equation, it's a linear equation. So there's going to be two cases. Let's write them down. So the first case would be this thing. Whoops, sorry about that. I do that a lot. The first case, you might say this and this. Let me show where that is, right over here. Case number 2 would be the x plus y plus that second equation, which is one over here. These, generally speaking, are easy to solve. They're linear systems. They're generally very easy to solve. Let me just quickly go through it. At some point, I'll stop doing it and encourage you guys to do it. So what am I going to do over here? I guess I'm going to multiply the top equation by minus 3. And I think I can do that without too much work. So you would get no x's. You would get 12y minus 5y is 7y equals 46. Kind of nasty though, isn't it? Y equals 46 over 7. And then what do you got to do? You got to get the x. So I'm going to put that down for you. So it's going to be x minus, we're doing this system here. I'm using this equation because I find it the easiest one to do. So what do you get? Let's see. 4 times 40, that's 160 and 24, 184. 7s equals 0. So x has to equal 184 over 7. I'm seeing these answers here, and that's good news. Second equation, fairly easy to do. I mean, it really is. What do you get over here? Well, you know what? I'm going to do this one a little differently. I'm going to say x equals minus y. And then I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to do a substitution over here. So what do you get? Let's see. Minus 3y minus 5y is 46. So you can get minus 8y equals 46. And you can get y is equal to minus 46 over 8, which can be minus 23 quarters. That's what y is. How do you get x? It's the opposite of y, and that's given right over there. So relatively simple. Again, if you're going to graph this out, again, it's certainly not a difficult graph. You know, you're looking at it, it's going to be this line, and that line. You're going to see 3 lines, all right? What are the 3 lines going to be? X plus y. Let me point out what I mean by that. From the first equation, it's a zero product rule. X plus y equals 0, which means y equals minus x. That's this line here. That's minus x, by the way. Let's do the other line, and the other I'm going to do is x minus 4y. And what does that mean? It means x equals 4y, or y equals 1/4 of an x. Certainly positive slope goes to the origin, and that's this line over here. So this is y equals 1/4 of an x. We got one other equation to do, and someone says, well, I see where that is automatically. Let's just go through it. And what is that equation? Oh, you know what I'm doing over here? I'm using, I should probably get the resolution better on that one over there. But you get 3x minus 5y equals 46. And that's going to be, let's write this down. Let's be careful about it. 3x minus 46 equals 5y. Divide by 5, you're going to get, let's see, 3/5 minus, and let's keep going there, 46/5, right? I'm sorry, put the x down. Sorry about that. That equals y. And that's going to have a positive slope, so it's this equation over here. All right, that's the only one left, by the way. 3x over 5 minus 46 over 5, and that equals y. And that's roughly, a little bit more than minus 9 down the y-intercept over here. So I'm seeing it. I'm definitely seeing it. What are the points of intersection? Well, we've already verified those by using an algebraic technique. I want to point out what they are. They're kind of nasty numbers. I agree with that. So this one here, I'll write this down for you, is 184 over 7 and 46 over 7. Yes, I had to type that into the machine to get it to plot a point there. And this one over here is 23, whoops, is 23 quarters minus 23 quarters. Relatively simple graph, by the way. One you can construct by hand if you want. Certainly I'm using the machine. All right, thank you.